Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. When people hear light attack aircraft, they often picture something small and handy for counterinsurgency, but the Brazilian-built A-29 Super Tucano has rewritten that rulebook. Born from Embraer's EMB-312 trainer lineage yet beefed up for real combat, the turboprop has now logged more than 600,000 flight hours worldwide, proof it isn't just economical, it's dependable on the front line. Roughly 290 airframes have been sold so far, and operators stretch across 5 continents, from the Amazon basin to the Hindu Kush, making the A-29 one of the most widely flown light attack platforms of the 21st century. Under the cowl sits a single Pratt & Whitney Canada PT-6A68C delivering 1,600 horsepower through a 5-bladed composite propeller. That combination pushes the aircraft to about 590 km per hour, 320 knots, while still sipping fuel at a fraction of a fast jet's burn rate. A low empty weight of just over 3.2 tons and a max takeoff weight of 5.4 tons give pilots G limits of +7, -3.5 and an endurance exceeding 8 hours with external tanks. The Super Tucano's high lift wing and rugged trailing link landing gear mean it can launch from short, semi-prepared strips that would scare a jet pilot, then climb to a service ceiling of 35,000 feet or loiter down in the weeds just above the treetops. Even with that modest footprint, firepower is hardly an afterthought. 2 wing root-mounted .50 caliber FNM-3P machine guns come standard, each fed by 200 rounds. 5 external hardpoints accept up to 1,550 kilograms of stores, laser-guided bombs, 70 mm rocket pods, AGM-65 Mavericks, Sidewinder or Python air-to-air missiles, and a growing suite of smart bomb kits. Cockpits feature hands-on throttle and stick controls, NVG-compatible glass displays, and optional Elbit or FLIR sensor turrets slave to a mission computer that speaks MIL STD-1553. All of that, plus 00 Martin-Baker ejection seats and an automatic fuel inerting system, makes the A-29 surprisingly hard-nosed for something that burns Jet A at turboprop speeds. Combat credentials back up the marketing gloss. Colombia's Fuerza Aérea has flown Super Tucanos on countless jungle strike sorties against FARC guerrillas. Nigeria has used its A-29s to hit Boko Haram camps in the northeast, and Afghan crews, trained by the U.S. Air Force's 81st Fighter Squadron, famously proved the type's worth during the Taliban offensive of 2016-2021. The feedback was consistent. Long loiter time, precision weapons from slow speeds, and maintainability with basic ground equipment, exactly what irregular warfare demands. The order book keeps growing. In December 2024 an undisclosed customer signed for 6 more airframes, capping a year in which Embraer booked 10 additional sales overall. Uruguay converted options into 5 firm aircraft in January 2025, Panama inked a deal for 4 in April, and Paraguay receives the first 4 of its 6-ship batch this week under a homeland security modernization drive. Europe is next. Portugal became the launch buyer of the NATO standard A-29N, ordering a dozen with deliveries beginning later this year. By Embraer's own tally, that brings the confirmed backlog past the 300 aircraft mark. Steady momentum for a design that first flew back in 1999. Bottom line, the A-29 Super Tucano punches miles above its weight. It gives air forces a Swiss Army knife solution. Train tomorrow's fighter pilots in the morning, fly armed Overwatch in the afternoon, then drop leaflets or precision bombs before sunset, all without needing a concrete super base or a tanker. If you're following the light attack story, keep an eye on upcoming demonstrations of its self-protection pod and data link upgrades due to debut at Exercise Red Flag early next year.